Hey kids, have you ever been to a party with no music? Are you ever tired of the old songs played over and over on your playlist? Looking for something cool to show your friends? We got something for you! Introducing the new and improved Panflute made of finest quality green straws and tape. It's fun for the whole family! It's portable! Stylish!
Oh my gosh, I love your Panflute! It's so cute! I love it too!
And it comes in exclusive designs. Here is our I Love Physics design, and here is our clear design.
So how can I make one?
It's easy. You will need a handful of straws depending on how many notes you want to play. We recommend using at least 9 straws. Next, you will need tape, scissors, a ruler, pliers, and a lighter. Make sure you ask your parents before you use the lighter. Start by closing the end of 8 of your straws. Do this by burning the ends of the straws using a lighter and pliers. Be careful! Next, decide what notes you would like your flute to play. The length of each straw determines the frequency of the notes they produce. Find the frequency of your desired notes, then calculate what length the straws need to be to make these notes. The formula you will need to use is length equals speed of sound over frequency over 4. To determine the speed of sound in your environment, find the temperature of the room you are in. Then use the formula V equals 331.4 meters per second plus 0.606 meters per second over C times T. Now that your calculations are done, cut all of your straws to your ideal length except for one. Finally, it's time to assemble everything for your Panflute. Take a brand new straw and cut it into 7 small pieces. Using those pieces, align the Panflute straws in order of the length and put the 7 small pieces in between each straw. After you have perfectly aligned the straws, time to tape it up. Get a piece of tape that is a bit double over the width of the Panflute. Put the tape over all of the straws to assemble them all together. Decorate it however you like. There you go, now you can play your very own Panflute.
But how does the Panflute work?
A Panflute is made up of tubes that are open at one end and closed at the other. When musicians blow horizontally across the tube of a Panflute, the stream of air they create is split in two by the edge of the tube. One half flows across the tube while the second half blows down into the tube. The part that flows into the tube creates a compression and the airstream becomes the beginning of a longitudinal wave. The airstream is then split again. Half of it moves across the tube while the other half is pulled upward. The particles of air flowing across the tube create rarefactions in the longitudinal wave. When this wave travels down the tube, when it reaches the bottom, it undergoes a fixed end reflection. The compressions are inverted and reflected as rarefactions, and the rarefactions are inverted and reflected as compressions. Now, the reflective longitudinal wave moves up the tube. When it reaches the top, it undergoes a free end reflection. The compressions are reflected as compressions, the rarefactions are reflected as rarefactions, and the wave starts to travel down the tube again. This free end reflected wave is in phase with the next fixed end reflected wave traveling up the tube. When the waves meet, a constructive interference occurs, and a standing sound wave is created. The vibrations of the tube caused by the standing sound wave are what produce the sound made by the flute. As well, the frequency of the wave produced by the flute is inversely related to the length of the tubes. The longer the tube, the lower the frequency. The shorter the tube, the higher the frequency.
So what's the history of Panflutes?
The Panflute is a traditional instrument that's been used in culture for many years. In fact, worldwide archaeological record, historical and mythological references, and literary works and oral tradition testify to the fact that the Panflute is one of the oldest instruments. It existed for more than 6,000 years. It is found in many cultures including Egypt, Greece, Etruscan culture, old cultures of South America, and old China. Other than for music, the Panflute was also used by shepherds in court assemblies and religious ceremonies. Though the precise origin is unclear, it is believed to have been used first by the ancient Greeks, specifically in the Cyclades Islands in the 3rd millennium BCE. Panflutes have evolved with many variations all over the world. The earliest versions were constructed from 4 different cane tubes, with no lateral holes, fastened with can flax or wax. However, panflutes are now made of many different materials, including wood, reed, bamboo, clay, stone, glass, the feathers of condor, birds, and metal like gold, silver, and brass.
Oh wow, that's so cool! The physics behind panflutes is so awesome! I know, I want to get one ASAP. How can I?
Even if it costs 15 cents to make, you can order one from us on www.panfluteforyou.ca for only $99.99. What a steal!
Wow, that's awesome! Let's go get one right now!
Warning, panflute may give you slight lightheadedness and shortage of breath. Do not use it if you have extreme asthma or rabies. Do not keep in places over 50 degrees Celsius or give it to small children. Please give it to the doctors if you have any concerns. Batteries not included.